During an interview with MSNBC on Thursday, de Blasio addressed the claim made by Assemblyman Kim, who said Cuomo made threats as part of an effort to get him to cover up for a top aide who admitted that his administration concealed the real number of nursing home deaths from the "It's a sad thing to say, but that's classic Andrew Cuomo," de Blasio told the net. "A lot of people in New York State have received those phone calls. The bullying is nothing new." De Blasio went on to say that he 100% believes Kim. MSNBC Privacy Policy It's very, very sad. No public servant, no person who's telling the truth should be treated that way. De Blasio's the threats, the belittling, the demand that someone change their statement right that moment. Many times I've heard that, and I know a lot of other people in this state. Kim told CNN on Wednesday that the governor berated him during a phone call. He accused Cuomo of threatening him into issuing a statement that invalidated. "He asked me to lie to cover up for his staff." Governor Cuomo called me directly on Thursday to threaten my career if I did not cover up for MSNBC. And what she said, Kim, he tried to pressure me to issue a statement, and it was a very traumatizing. Kim continued, "I was right about to bathe my kids. It really just put, my family and my wife into shock and trauma for many hours." She couldn't get any sleep that. On Wednesday, a senior Cuomo aide issued a statement accusing Kim of lying about his conversation with Governor Cuomo. DailyMail.com has reached out to a spokesperson for the governor for comment. DeRosa, the secretary to the governor, unleashed a political firestorm last week when she admitted to state Democrats that the administration had deliberately dragged their heels on releasing data on the number of COVID-19 deaths in nurse. DeRosa allegedly said that they were worried former President Donald Trump would turn the deaths into a giant political football. Kim, who represents the Queens district that was hardest hit at the height of the pandemic, told the New York Post that DeRosa's comments sounded like the governor was trying to dodge having any incriminating. The assemblyman said he also called on Cuomo to apologize to family members of those who died in assisted living facilities during the. Kim believes his own uncle died from a presumed case of COVID-19 in a nursing home last year. He has been among the governor's most vocal critics of his handling of the nursing home. Cuomo was allegedly angered by Kim's statement to the Post and made the call later that day in an effort to make him pull it back and issue a positive state. Kim told CNN that the governor told him, "We're in this business together and we don't cross certain lines," and he said I hadn't seen his rap and that he can. Kim alleges that Cuomo shouted at him for 10 minutes and asked him, "Are you an honorable man?" Before the governor added that he hadn't seen his wrath and anger. "No man has ever spoken to me like that in my entire life," Kim said of his conversation with. Share this article. Share at some point he tried to humiliate me, asking, "Are you a lawyer? I didn't think so. You're not a lawyer." It almost felt like in retrospect he was trying to bait me and anger me and say something inappropriate. "I'm glad I didn't." Kim's wife told CNN that she overheard parts of the governor's phone call with her husband last week. She said Cuomo was loud and angry. "Who do you think you are?" The governor is alleged to have told. Kim's wife also said she heard Cuomo say the words "my wrath." After Kim hung up, he told his wife, "The governor threatened to destroy my life." Kim told that his wife was in tears after the governor's phone call. "My wife, that night was very, very troubling because we couldn't sleep, and she's telling me, 'What did you do to us? Stop what you're doing, please.' She feared for my future, for my life." That's the kind of shock that this governor gave to my family, and his administration should be apologizing to me right away, not spinning and distracting us from getting to the truth. Kim said that Cuomo continued to try and reach him on the phone all throughout the weekend. He said he received several calls from an unlisted phone number and that aides to the governor left messages saying that Cuomo would like to speak with him. Kim told CNN that he did not return those phone calls. He said that Kim said that any attempt by the governor to reach him should be made through the attorney's office. Cuomo appeared to make good on his alleged threat earlier on Wednesday as he criticized Kim during a press briefing and claimed that he and the assembly member had a long and hostile relationship. He also suggested that Kim was guilty of practices that were unethical if not. The governor claimed that the tension rose from a 2015 bill to reform nail salons that the Cuomo proposed, and Kim voted against. Kim has been a vocal critic of Cuomo's handling of nursing home deaths for months, as he believes his own uncle died from a presumed case of COVID in a nursing home last year. Kim said the call amounted to the governor threatening to tarnish his reputation if he did not decide to publicly back Cuomo and say that he misheard DeRosa. According to the New York, 3 additional Democratic New York lawmakers told CNN anonymously that they had also heard and experienced an aggressive lobby from Cuomo and his aides in the past week, as his administration tries to negate the bad press he is receiving over the scandal. An advisor to Cuomo initially denied that the governor had threatened Kim. Kim's assertion that the governor said he would destroy him is false, senior advisor Rich Azzopardi told CNN. The governor has 3 witnesses to the conversation. The operable words were to the effect of, "I am from Queens, too, and people still expect honor and integrity in politics." As O Party also claimed that Kim had initially agreed to issue a new statement in the phone call and that the follow-ups over the weekend were only because he had failed to do. In a longer statement, As O Party claimed that he knew Kim is lying because I was once of the 3 people in the room when the phone. He blasted the claims as part of a years-long pattern of lies by Mr. Kim against this administration. "We will not allow an unscrupulous politician to deceive New Yorkers or distort. He is without credibility, as his own words demonstrate. Lies have caused grieving families from COVID enough pain." As earlier that day, Cuomo had addressed the matter himself during a press briefing as he issued accusations of impropriety at the assembly. He accused the 5th-term assemblyman of a continuing racket in accepting donations from nail salon. Cuomo claimed that Kim voted against the bill that he had helped craft after siding with the salon owners who were upset about the reform it would introduce. He suggested Kim engaged in pay-to-play and said it was unethical if not illegal. Cuomo noted a New York Times article from that year that examined financial contributions to Kim after he had changed his position on the salon. The governor appeared particularly angered during the briefing by a letter issued by Kim and 6 other Democratic State Assembly members on Tuesday in which they accused Cuomo of an intentional obstruction of justice. The letter said that Cuomo attempted to circumvent a federal probe by delaying the release of a complete tally of deaths of nursing home residents. Up until last month, the state had claimed that only 8,500 people had died in nursing. Yet these figures did not include deaths of nursing home residents who were hospitalized and then died in. The state only released the full figure of 15,000 last month. Despite the criticism he received from Cuomo on Wednesday, Kim said that he stands 100% behind his allegations about the threat and was disappointed by the suggestion that he had an ulterior political motive. "There's no undoing here. They have blood on their hands," Kim said. "We're talking about his record of performance in the last 10 months. Basically, I saw a crime and has asking me to say that I did not see that crime," he added. "I heard what I heard and I can't lie. The governor can personally attack me all he wants in an effort to distract us from his incompetent management. But these facts are not going away because they are the facts and Cuomo will be standing for re-election next year." On Tuesday, a survey released by Siena College revealed that Cuomo still holds a good favorability rating among New Yorkers, although his approval rating had dropped slightly. However, the poll was carried out before the Post revealed DeRosa's comments. They did come after a report from Attorney General Letitia James' office and a court order forced the state to finally release the figures showing the true extent of COVID nursing home deaths was almost double what they had originally. In the survey, New Yorkers failed Cuomo on his handling of the scandal. Both Democrats and Republicans in the state have been angered by Cuomo's administration and the delay in receiving the full figure of deaths after lawmakers had made a formal request for the information, and yet Cuomo has denied any wrongdoing, although he apologized on Monday for not working to provide the information more quickly.